our Sunday evening live stream. So here we go, you're live. I'm being told you're live by YouTube, and yeah, I think we're live. So hello, good evening, and thank you so much everybody for tuning in to our Sunday night live stream. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. What a day it's been at GavsWeatherVids today. What a day. We started with the autumn forecast. We did the final GavsWeatherVids Sunday roundup of the year. We've done a premiere for the what goes into the winter forecast video. We premiered that at 3 o'clock, and now we're live streaming. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, then please give us a thumbs up. Please give us a like on the video, and yeah, let YouTube know that you are enjoying all of the content. And don't just give us a thumbs up on this one. Give us a thumbs up on all of the videos that we have released today. So I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm going to say a big thank you to Jonas. So in the premiere, Jonas gave me a super chat. So thank you so much to Jonas Gate. Thank you so much, Jonas, for doing that. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Jonas, for your super chat. So yeah, thank you so much, Jonas, for the super chat during the premiere. Right, so it's going to be a busy one, this. We're already at 50 concurrent viewers. Wow, that is amazing. A few months ago, that was like the peak concurrent we was getting on these streams. So now we're at 50 concurrent. We're only 1 minute in. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on the live stream tonight. So it's going to be a busy stream, I think. I'm going to go through like I am going to try and do like half an hour to 45 minutes of solidly answering questions, because I wasn't able to answer questions as much as I would have liked on Wednesday due to things that happened in the live stream on Wednesday. So it sort of disrupted things a little bit. So I do want to do a good sort of 30-45 minutes of answering questions. So it's going to be a bit of an extended one. We'll probably extend this live stream out to like 7, quarter past, or not to 7, what am I talking about? So we're starting at 6. So yeah, it'd be like quarter past 7, I would have thought, something like that. So it's going to be a little bit extended. We're going to have a look at 12Z. We're going to have a look at the Ecm Ensembles. We'll have a look at CFS V2 data for winter 2000 and 2021 as well. So it's got quite a lot to get through, but before all of that, I do want to take plenty of your questions. If you've got any questions, please ask them. I'll do my best to answer them, you know, as quickly as I can. So I'm also going to tell you that Super Chat is enabled for this live stream. So, of course, I'll go through the live chat. I'll try and pick out as many questions as I can. But I may not be able to pick out everybody's questions. So if you want something flagging up, say you've got something desperate answer, you want it flagging up, then the one way you can do it is to Super Chat. And that's absolutely great. That's absolutely fantastic. If everybody can do that. Not if everybody can do it, but, you know, it's there for you if you want to. Sorry, it's been a very long day. I am about done for, I have to say. I am about done for with all of the videos I've been recording this week. This has probably been about the busiest weekend that I've ever done at GavsWeatherVids. I think it probably is. So if I sort of start talking a little bit gibberish and, you know, sort of go off on a tangent and whatnot, it's because I am very, very, very tired. I've got a new computer to set up, but I was planning to think about setting it up tomorrow. But I think really tomorrow I'm just going to spend the day sleeping. I'll probably just spend the day sleeping tomorrow, and I'll probably sort of set up the computer another day because I need a rest. I really do need a rest, I have to say, after all of the videos and everything that I've been doing over the past week. But what a weekend it's been at GavsWeatherVids. This has been a tremendous weekend. So yes, thank you so much, everybody, for making this weekend such an amazing weekend. Right, I'm going to say a big thank you to our moderators. So, big thank you to moderator Savvy. Big thank you to moderator Paul James. Big thank you to moderator Iceman. Our moderators are with us today. And yeah, thank you so much to Savvy, to Iceman, and also to Paul James for moderating the live stream. That's absolutely fantastic. Big thank you to all of our moderators as well. Got on 72 concurrent viewers, so hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody. I'm just going to go up the live chat and I'm going to see what you're all saying. I'm going to try and get through the live chat as quickly as I possibly can. So let's have a look then and see who we've got with us. So we've got Alan Petru with us saying, feeling autumnal now with these colder nights coming up. Yeah, it does feel autumnal. It's felt like October, hasn't it, Al? It's felt like October this weekend. It definitely has here in Northamptonshire. Right, okay, so Luke R is with us. Good evening, Luke R. Thank you so much for being with us on our live stream tonight. Okay, let's see where's James Jukebox is with us. Good evening, James. Mohammed Hassan is with us. Good evening, Mohammed. Mikey Pierce is with us. Good evening, Mikey. Right, let's move on down then. So, weather is cool is with us. Did you see weather is cool in the Sunny Roundup? Weather is cool, and also in the premiere. So yeah, that website was featured in the Sunny Roundup. I think it's very funny that your weather is cool and we show weather is cool in the videos. I thought you were weather is cool. You know, I thought, when you appeared last year, I thought like you was probably the website owner of weatheriscool.com, but it's very funny that, and I know you know, it's very funny that like it's two separate weathers. Weathers is cool, I suppose. Right, Matthew Orchard is with us. Hi, Gavin. Oh, good evening, Matthew. Thanks so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Right, I'm going to try and zoom down very, very quickly. Michael Johnson is with us saying, good evening, Gavin and everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, I'm having a fantastic day, Michael. Very tired, but I am having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Dylan Holbrook is with us saying, gosh, it's very, very, very busy in the live chat today, isn't it? I think you've got your work cut out, moderators. Yeah, the moderators got their work cut out, Dylan. That's why they've had to sort of boost the moderator coverage a little bit, because the stream is so big at the moment. But I'm sure the moderators will be absolutely fine. Thanks so much for being with us on our live stream tonight. Okay, let's see who else is with us. So Craig98 is with us saying, here we go, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, hopefully, Craig, hopefully this is going to be a decent live stream tonight. Right, okay, we've also got, let's have a look, we've also got, go down, Dominic Holmes is with us. Good evening to Dominic Holmes. We're just at 85 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We've got Daniel Bradley with us. Good evening to Daniel Bradley, saying, hi, Gav, you must be really tired of all the videos you've done. Do you reckon we get a December to remember in one of the winter months this year? Not sure, Daniel, whether we will or not. I'm not sure if we'll get a December to remember. But what I can say is that winter updates are starting very shortly, and we shall see what they have to say. And yeah, I am really tired. I'm really, really tired. I'm ready for a rest tomorrow. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. City Andy is with us. Wow, yes, I've got that working at last. We had a super chat, and it has actually worked with the alert box. So I've finally got it all set up. So let's go down and see who gave us the super chat, shall we? So let's see who has super chatted us tonight. Right, okay. So let's go back and we'll have a look. So Red Bison. Or is that Red Bison? It's probably Red Bison, is it? Hi, Gav. Watch your videos for the last 3 years. I find them really enjoyable. Keep up the great work. That is absolutely lovely. Thank you so much, Red Bison or Red Bison. Thank you so much for that lovely, lovely comment. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for your super chat. You didn't need to do that to say that comment, but thank you so much for the super chat. And it really is my pleasure. I'm absolutely delighted to be doing this and that people are enjoying it. So thank you so much for the super chat, and also thank you for that lovely, lovely comment. That is amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. Right, where do we get to? So City Andy was with us. Laura, Vander Dressel is with us as well, I think. If I miss anybody out, then just make yourself known to me, because it is so busy in the live chat, I just can't pick out everybody's name. So just make yourself known to me, and I will see you eventually. I think 93 concurrent viewers, 93 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, being with us on our live stream tonight. Mark Kanish, he's saying, evening, Gavin, hope you're well. You mentioned today on the winter live update, one at 3 p.m. about internal activity. It's a slow one coming up, like last time. Could that help a cold winter? Possibly, Mark. Yeah, early in the solar cycle, we have a better chance of, early in the solar cycle, we have a better chance of getting a cold winter, a couple of colder winters at the beginning of the new solar cycle, we think. And if it's like a slow sort of movement into that new solar cycle, then that probably does help things a little bit. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Right, Dominic Holmes saying, I hope it goes as bad as 2018. I hope it goes as bad as 2018 or 2019. You're hoping for a mild winter then, Dominic? Are you hoping for a polar vortex of doom or something? Have to let me know. Mark also saying, is it true, Gavin, that someone told me once you get lots of berries on the trees, that's a sign of a cold winter, or is it an old wives' tale? I would say that's an old wives' tale, to be honest. I don't think that, like, berries and things like that tell you much about the coming winter. I think that sort of tells you what the season was like when the berries and so on were setting. That's my own personal view, though. Other people take a very, very different view. I know there's like, is it David King? I think it might be David King, like they got that wrong. And he uses all of that kind of thing to do his forecast. And it's not for me to say that he's wrong to do that. So in my opinion, my own personal opinion, all of those kind of things like berries and that and everything that nature's doing, it's like reflective of what has happened. You know what I mean? It's reflective of what has happened before, not predictive of what's going to happen. But other forecasters will take a different view to that, and it's not for me to say that they are right or wrong. So with that one, I can only give you my personal opinion, but I'm not going to say that other forecasters that use that kind of methodology are wrong, because that's their methodology, and it's not for me to say. Isaac Shaw saying, good evening, looking to be the Curtis Bank holiday on record, isn't it? I've heard that, yeah, it could be, Isaac, although I remember Hurricane Charlie coming in 1986, and that produced a very, very cold and wet bank holiday weekend, I have to say. So I would be surprised if this bank holiday weekend is as cold as the August bank holiday weekend of 1986. Possibly it is, but I would be surprised if that's the case, because that was so wet and so cold, that bank holiday. It was absolutely incredible. Brent 2029 saying, hi guys, how's everyone doing? I thought that live stream was at 7 o'clock, or is it something else? No, always 6 o'clock, Brent. Always 6 o'clock UK time. So we're live at 6 on Wednesday, live at 6 o'clock on a Sunday UK time, and yeah, so we're always at 6 o'clock with our live streams on a Sunday and a Wednesday. Fridays are later, but we don't always do them. Just depends whether I have time. Mark asking another question. Gavin, did autumn forecast and said November could have cold weather. Do you think it could be like November 2010? I don't think anything that extreme was showing up within the analogues, Mark. It's possible we will do, but I don't think anything that cold was showing up. But then again, that was very extreme, so I always say, but our methodology is probably not going to be able to point you towards extremes, really. So I'd be surprised if we have another November to remember, but who knows? Right, okay, so Alan Petru saying, this is perfect weather, not too cool and not too hot. Yeah, it's been quite cold though here in GavsWeatherVids Towers, I have to say. We've had the fire on today and at times over this weekend, actually. So I think it's been quite a cold sort of bank holiday weekend, to be honest. Hayley Dalgleish is with good evening, Hayley. We've also got Dominic Holmes saying, in the Midlands you hardly see snow, in Scotland you see snow almost every year. Yeah, that's true. Isaac is saying, have you heard about the thunderstorms in Uganda? No, I haven't. I haven't heard about that, to be honest. Right, let's move on down the live chat. So, we've got Mike Beer saying, I'm interested in the solar minimum, how solar minimum will affect things, usually brings a cold. When it increases the chance of a colder winter, Mikey, it does increase the chance of a slightly colder winter. Okay, so let's have a look, one, two more. Shiram, Gavin, think it could be very interesting autumn and winter ahead of us. I think we're going to have a very interesting season of winter updates, Shiram. I definitely do. We've hit 100 concurrent viewers. Wow, another massive stream is developing. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into our live stream. We will have a look at some 12Z data and whatnot a little bit later on in live stream. I'm taking lots and lots of questions with this one to make up what happened on Wednesday. But later on in the live stream, we will have a look at 12Z. We'll also have a look at CFS V2 Winter 2000 and 2021 data. John Penman is with us saying, got the washing done. Yeah, I've had the washing out today, John. It has been a good drying day, hasn't it? Thank you so much for being with us on a live stream tonight. Toby Scott is with us as well. Toby saying, evening all, cracking content all weekend, Gav. Thank you so much, Toby. It's been a massive weekend. Has been an absolutely massive weekend this at GavsWeatherVids. I hope everybody's been enjoying all of the videos. I've certainly worn myself out doing it all. But again, thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Mark Hodgen is with us saying, yay, it's time. Good evening, Mark. And also got Dylan Holbrook saying, let's go. Good evening, one and all. Happy Sunday, Gav. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream, Dylan. Ibrahim, I'm not sure what that is related to. Adam Weatherfan is with us as well. Good evening, Adam Weatherfan. Is everybody going to smash like on the video, give us a thumbs up on live stream? That would be absolutely great. So Angie Denton is with us saying, hi Gav, enjoyed autumn update. Thank you, saw on spreadsheet 1998 had solar min, even odd hail next week. Does that mean 1998 best match for top analogs? That's like internal what Terry because you know Terry Scully like provides the or compiles the leading analog years. So the stuff with like hail and that's what Terry has put down internally, and we do have a little bit of a chat about that behind the scenes. But I'll have to see if I can get Terry to sort of explain what all of those extra little additions are about, because I don't have time to go within the winter updates. But I would say 1998 is probably not that good a match for this year, because 1998 had a strongly developing landing year, which we don't have this time. It came off the back of a Super Nino as well. So activity was very quickly ramping up in 1998. It's a very, very rapid ramp up in solar activity, which we do not have this year. So I don't think 1998 is a particularly good analog. But there we go. We shall see. But I'll have to get Terry to do a little written post, perhaps on GavsWeatherVids.com, explain what all the little additions are about, because I know a lot of people do notice them, and there's like internal things that Terry himself puts down. But Terry Scott is amazing the way he sort of compiles all of the leading analog years and that. It's absolutely amazing how Terry does that. Right, and thanks so much for being with us, Angie, on the live stream tonight. Sammy thinks it's going to be a busy one. I think it's going to be well, it already is a busy one, Sammy, but I think it's going to get busier. I really do. Also, Callum Taylor is with us. Good evening, Callum. Iceman saying it's subscribe Sunday, everyone. Yeah, it really is, Iceman. Everybody make sure they are subbed to the channel. That's absolutely great. Jeffers Craft is with us, saying have a good stream, Gav. Thank you so much, Jeffers, for being on the live stream tonight. Everybody, please sub Jeffers Craft, the Minecraft dad. We're trying to get him to 100 subscribers. I think he's on about 87 or 88 now. So he's getting there close. So I'm going to get Jeffers to 100 subscribers. I'm determined that I'm going to get him his first 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for being with us, Jeffers Craft Gaming, or Jeffers Craft, the Minecraft dad. I can't get used to that change, but it's a great name, Jeffers Craft, the Minecraft dad. Right, Taffy is with us. Good evening, Taffy. We've also got City Andy saying, afternoon, Gavin. Looks like ECQBO winter. Any thoughts on that? It could be starting to come back. Yes, everybody's seen GavsWeatherVids Sunday Roundup. We could be starting to see the first signs of the ECQBO beginning to come back at the top of the stratosphere, just at the very, very top. It's a weak signal, and I wouldn't want to say that it is going to come back, but I think if we wait another few, maybe another 2 or 3 weeks, we may see the ECQBO starting to strengthen from the top, from the strat. But we'll see. It'll be something that we're keeping a very, very close eye on with our winter updates. Weather with Seth is with us. Good evening, Weather with Seth. Michael Johnson, I'm curious as to how October is going to turn out. Have 3 weeks holiday booked. It looked rather unsettled in the autumn forecast, Michael. If you've seen the autumn forecast, you know it did look rather unsettled. But then again, you know, it's a very, very complicated autumn forecast. Better just say about the autumn forecast. I've not got good confidence in this autumn forecast at all. I think it's only like a 25% chance that the autumn forecast will verify, to be honest. The reason is that there was no clear sort of signal emerging within, like, the analog years. There's no clear signal emerging. We hadn't got a particularly strong leading analog year. And so I'm just very, very, I'm a bit worried about the autumn forecast. I've issued it, I put it out there because we have to. We've got to issue something. But I'm very, very uncertain about this autumn forecast. And we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But within the autumn forecast, it did look as though October was possibly shaping up to be rather wet and windy. But again, very, very low confidence. And by the way, if anyone's waiting for the written version of the autumn forecast to be posted at GavsWeatherVids.com, I am going to try and get that done tonight because I want the day off tomorrow. So I have been tending to leave the written versions until like the day after on the Monday. But I want a day off tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get that written up before close of play today. Jaska74 is with us saying good evening from the Netherlands. Thank you so much for being with us, Jaska, on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. Katrine is with us saying good evening, Gavin and everyone. Good evening, Katrine. Thank you so much for being with us on our live stream. I hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. I hope you've been enjoying the videos, Katrine. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. So I also saw that somebody new was with us. Lynn is with us as well. So Lynn is new to the live streams. I think Lynn's first live was on Friday night. We are much more sensible on a Sunday and on a Wednesday, Lynn, than we are on a Friday night, as I'm sure you've noticed. I'm very much more toned down. Much more toned down when I am on a Friday night. But thank you for being with us on live stream tonight. And Alpha SB is with us as well. So good evening, Alpha SB. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight as well. Mark saying have a good break tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have a break tomorrow, Mark. I'm ready for it. We have been hovering around 115 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on the live stream tonight. We're going to have a look at some 12Z data in around, what's the time? So 20 past. So in around sort of 20 minutes time, we'll have a look at some 12Z data. Petipa is with us. Good evening, Petipa. Dominic Holmes is saying, Gav, do you think this winter will be as bad as 2019? Do you mean in terms of mild weather, Dominic? Like polar vortex of doom? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. People are asking me what I think this winter's going to be like, and to be honest, I haven't started thinking about what this winter is going to be like yet, because we haven't really started the winter update. So my honest answer would be, I don't know. I don't know what this winter is going to do. I'm waiting to see where the data takes us. You know, I have to go into these winter updates with a very open mind, because I don't want to let myself lead the data. I have to let the data lead me, if you see what I mean. So I don't want to go into this with any preconceived ideas, like it's going to be a very mild winter, it's going to be a very cold winter. I think that's where a lot of long-range forecasters go wrong, to be honest, that they let themselves get led by their personal desires of where they want the weather to go. And my view is always to be, always to just go into it with an open mind, almost like starting with a blank page, really, or a blank sheet, and then you start getting the palette together and you begin to paint in the different colours and so on, and you build up your picture gradually and incrementally week by week. That's the way I approach long range forecasting. So I don't know what this winter is going to do, is the honest answer, but it's going to be really, really fascinating to see, and I do hope we don't have another polar vortex of doom. I couldn't handle another polar vortex of doom after last winter. I really couldn't. Nick Geo is with us. Always great to see new names. Nick is from Athens. Thank you so much, Nick, for tuning in. Right, Katrine, thank you, Savvy Iceman and Paul James, for being moderators. Yeah, everybody say thanks to the moderators. It's another big stream, so thank you to our moderators for doing that. Stevie Wells is with us. Good evening, Stevie. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Do you know if all the possibilities of high and low pressure to the north, south, east and west of us are equally likely at all times of year, together with different air mass types? That's an interesting question, Shim. I haven't really ever thought about that. So I would say probably in winter you would like the default setup in winter due to our position in the world. It's going to be southwesterly. So the default position in winter is going to be have high pressure to the southwest, low pressure to the north. So high pressure in the Azores, low pressure in the Azores. So that will be like the default setup for the winter. For other seasons, much less clear cut, of course. Other seasons are going to be much less clear cut on that. Isaac, do you know whether Scunthorpe is going to get lots of snow or not? I doubt, well, not immediately. Definitely not immediately, Isaac. And we should wait and see what happens when we get through into winter. Transport Manchester, when is it really realistic time to look out for wind spread snow on average year in the northwest? Excuse me. Let's do that again, shall we? Transport Manchester, when is it realistic to start to look out for widespread snow in the northwest on average? Like for the northwest, I would say probably from November. You know, if we get like a northwesterly, I think it's doable in November for that. But that'd be like wintry showers, I suppose. For like proper dumps of snow, it's quite rare before Christmas, in my view. So it is quite rare to get real dumpings of snow before Christmas. But I would say from November, when you can start getting like wintry showers, probably. Okay, so, City Andy saying, still one eye on this stream and one eye on Manchester. So I think about a super chat as well. Have a look at that. So it's Craig98. Thank you so my alert box is working. I've got the alert box working. Or, Sally, we've got the alert box working because you have helped me get that working. So thank you for that. Craig98 has given me a super chat. Thank you so much, Craig, for your super chat. It's amazing what everybody does for me. So thank you so much to Craig98 for the super chat. At the end of the live stream, I will try and give everybody a shout out for the super chatting me. I have got a viewer activity tab that I can go to here in the control room at YouTube that will tell me everybody that's super chatted. So at the end of the stream, I'll sort of sum up and say thank you to all of the super chatters as long as that's working. Sometimes it doesn't work, as ever with YouTube, it is patchy. So Andy is keeping a close eye on Manchester City transfers. That's okay, and you watch that and listen to me in the background. That's no problem. Darth Vader is with us. Good evening, Darth Vader. Shall I do a little bit of Darth Vader? What do you think? Shall I do a little bit of Darth Vader now that Darth Vader is here? Do you want to hear a little bit of Vader? Do you? Good evening, Darth Vader. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, okay, let's move on down. So, been really busy in the live chat, hasn't it? So, Ling W, great to be on another live chat. Gav, hope you've got some well-deserved rest planned tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have a rest tomorrow, Lynn. I am having a rest tomorrow. Weather is cool. It said, I've been trying to donate £15. It won't go through. I don't know what the problem would be with that weather is cool. I'm not sure what the problem would be with that. So I'm down at the bottom of the live chat now. I've got down to the bottom of the live chat. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to scroll back up. So I think that a couple more super chats as well. Super chat. We always love a super chat, don't we? So one at the bottom of the live chat. It just pulled down to the bottom of the live chat. So while I'm here, I'm going to say thank you to Ling W for your super chat. Thanks for your hard work, Gav. Thank you so much, Ling, for your super chat and for your lovely comment. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that. We've also had a super chat from Graham Doolan, as you can see, because it's flagging up right now. So thank you to Graham Doolan for the super chat as well. It's incredible what you all do for me. You know, it's absolutely amazing what all of you do for me. So, for GavsWeatherVids. So, you know, I'm just delighted to be here doing this for all of you. And I'm so pleased that everybody enjoys it and is getting so much out of it. and so thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your kindness and generosity and everything that you all do for me and for GavsWeatherVids. It really does come from the bottom of the heart what you do for me. So thank you so much to all of you. So busy in the live chat tonight, and I'm going to carry this on for another 10 minutes. I would normally start screen sharing now, but I'm going to carry this on for another 10 minutes because of what happened on Wednesday and the way I wasn't able to take many questions. So I'm going to take as many as I can. Right. Petipa H saying that there's bots around. Yeah, there are bots around, Petipa. There definitely are. Right, another super chat is come from James Jukebox. Thank you so much to James Jukebox for your super chat. Thank you so much for that. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, James, for your super chat. I can't believe the way this live stream is going, and we've still got so much more left to do. So thank you so much to James. And I say at the end of this, as long as the viewer activity page is working in the control, I'm going to give a shout out to all of the people who have super chatted us right at the end of the live stream. Jack Lowe is with us saying, evening guys, just checking into my Sunday night GavsWeatherVids fix. Hope you're having a brilliant time. Yeah, having a great time, Jack. It's turning into a mega live stream. Once again, so we're having a fantastic time. Thank you so much, Jack, for being with us. I hope you're okay, my friend. I know you're having a tough time a few weeks ago, so I hope you're okay. And I'll see you on the channel members live stream, by the way, on Saturday. So the next channel members live stream, if anybody is a channel member, next channel members live stream will be coming up 5 o'clock on Saturday. So we'll have a really good chat in the channel members live stream, Jack, on Saturday from 5 o'clock. Ken is saying, I wish the winter was better today. I flew my drone, it was running away in the wind. Sorry to hear that, Ken. I'm sorry to hear you've not had a very good day today. But thank you so much for being with us on the live stream. Casper Smees, greetings from Holland. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Jasper. Casper, I should say. Thank you so much for being with us. David Jackson, hi from Scunthorpe. What's your early thoughts on winter? I don't know, David. I don't know at the moment. I'm keeping an open mind. Winter updates are starting next weekend. I don't want to go in with any preconceived ideas, so at the moment I don't know. What we do know is that the NAO forecast that we released back in the summer is kind of hinting at the increased possibility anyway of a colder winter, or a negative NAO, let's say, a very weak signal from negative NAO. So that's as much as we can say. I don't want to go into this with preconceived ideas. Winter updates will be starting very soon. They will be. Michael Campbell has given us a super chat. Thank you so much, Michael Campbell, for your super chat. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Michael, for doing that. I can't believe how this live stream is going. I really can't believe it. So again, you're all just so kind to me. It's incredible how kind you are to me. Thank you so much, Michael. Wow, right, let's carry on then. We are not done by any means yet. Around 20 to 7, I'm going to start doing some screen sharing. Around 20 to 7, I'll start doing some screen sharing. Right, okay, so let's move on down through the live chat. Dave Edmonds is with us. Hi, Gav, your live stream is brighten up my evenings. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. If everybody can smash your like button as well. We've been hovering around 120 concurrent viewers over the past 10-20 minutes. So if everybody can smash the smash the likes on the live stream, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. We're at 56 likes, so let's get to 60 likes, please. Let's get to 60 thumbs up. Matthew Orchard saying, "Oh, well, Darth Vader." Yeah, Darth is with us. Dylan Holbrook saying, in 9 weeks today, with Christmas updates begin at GavsWeatherVids. Yeah, 1st of the 11th, 20, first day of November. That's when we'll begin winter updates. We always do. Alex Hughes saying, I see Gavs winter updates as X Factor of weather. First 6 weeks for auditions, week 7 is boot camp, week 8 is judges' houses, week 9 to 12 are semi-finals, and week 13 is the grand final. I don't know. I've never thought about it like that. I've actually never watched the X Factor myself. But am I? Is the winter updates like the X Factor of weather? Is it that exciting? Is it really? I don't know. But thank you so much, Alex. That's tickled me, that little comment there. Thank you so much for that. Right, let's move on down. Paul James. Now, this is one that my dad used to say. My late dad used to say this. Ice in November to bear a duck. Rest of winter will be slush and muck, as the saying goes. Where he used to say, ice to bear a duck, nothing left but mud and muck. But it's all variations of the same thing, really. So thank you, Paul, for that little reminder. Yeah, we don't want it too cold in November. I'd like to see a little cold snap in November, I must say. I like to see one or two cold snaps, one or two teases. I always look for a tease. You know this. If you've been watching GavsWeatherVids for a while, you'll know that for a cold winter, I always like to get a few little teases in the autumn. But you don't want it like freezing up in the autumn. You don't want like deep, deep cold and deep, deep snow, because very often it will fade out by Christmas. It'll just fade away by Christmas. So yeah, a few cold snaps, a few little teases, but not too bad, because as the saying goes, there will be nothing left but slush and muck by the winter itself. Graham Doonan saying, afternoon, Gav, afternoon, everyone. I was a little confused over the GSM Ensembles Moshe warm-up, next GFS, I think you mean, Ensembles Moshe warm-up, but the pressure chart show cool and wet outlook. Yeah, it's confusing. It's very confusing what's going on with this September, Graham. You're confused, I'm confused, everybody's confused about where this is going, really, for this September. September's always a difficult month to pick out. I think it's going to turn warm. It will turn warm, but it may turn more unsettled as well. We have hit 70 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody, for the thumbs up. Can we get the live stream to 100 thumbs up before the end of the live stream? We shall see. But yeah, it is a confusing time, Graham. Richard, NASA have released their predictions for Solar Cycle 25, and their predictions rank Solar Cycle 25 with the Dalton minimum and have an even deeper level of solar activity for Solar Cycle 26. Has there been an update, Richard? Has there been an update? I'll have to do a little bit digging around. We haven't been able to do Solar Sunday for a long while now. We won't be able to do Solar Sunday now until, like, next year, I don't suppose, now we're into winter update season. So I'll have to do some digging around and find out what NASA are predicting. But thank you so much for being with us on the live stream. Woo! Very, very busy live stream. Right, Math Mikey, I think we are overdue a cool month. Yeah, we had a pretty cool July, though, didn't we? Simon Rossi, over the years, I've become somewhat obsessed with a collection of ornaments over Gav's left shoulder. So yeah, they're from Mrs. P. They're Mrs. P's ornaments. So Mrs. P does like her ornaments, and one day I suppose I'll have to get a little close-up on them and show everybody what we've got over there, won't I? But thank you so much for being with us, Simon, and I'm pleased you enjoy Mrs. P's ornaments. JRP Romeo, hi Gav, what's the long-term trend for September anticyclonic? I hope anticyclonic. I hope we need high pressure fest. I think we are looking at some higher pressure for September, but probably with some unsettling interruptions as well. I'm going to have to scroll down to the bottom of the live chat in a minute because it's getting quite late. We've not done any screen sharing yet, not done any screen capturing yet. So I'm going to have to scroll down to the bottom of the live chat in a moment. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on this live stream. Alan Petru, does anybody remember the autumn 1978 driest on record? Yeah, that was a really warm, dry autumn, wasn't it? That was really, really dry autumn. Before a cold winter, of course. Right, okay, so what else are you saying? Neil Cutler is with us. Neil's on holiday in Cornwall. You didn't have to check in, Neil. But thank you so much for being with us. But I know you're on holiday down in Cornwall. So thank you so much for being with us on a live stream tonight when you're on holiday. That's amazing. It looks like James has checked in. Analog's Guru James Aquil is with us as well, I think. So thank you, James, for being with us. Daily Dose of Re. I think if the ECQBO continues to about the top of stratosphere in a few weeks, then we may have an ECQBO winter. However, even if it does, it may only be weak easterly. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Daily Dose of Re. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Katrine is with us. Gavin, your weather videos are fantastic and I greatly enjoy them. Thank you so much, Katrine. Thank you so much for that lovely comment. Andy is saying, in an answer event, is it oceans cooling, heating the atmosphere, or ocean atmosphere cooling, heating the oceans? Probably a bit of both, Andy. I would say it's a little bit of both. Savvy, been warm and sunny today, except for the cloud that just covered up. It's been quite overcast here today, Savvy. Been quite overcast and cool. I think it's been better in the west today. Darth Vader, when was the last White Kiss, you guys? 2010, Vader. It was in 2010. Right, I'm afraid I'm going to have to scroll down to the very bottom of the chat because it's getting very, very late. So I'm going to have to scroll down to the bottom of the chat. I think we had another super chat as well. So I'll just see who else super chatted us. And then, so it was Ripley. Ripley has given me a super chat. Thank you so much, Ripley, for your super chat. That is incredible. Thank you so much to Ripley for the super chat. That is absolutely amazing. Right, so Sarah Dawes Films is with us. Good evening, Sarah. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream tonight. Jack Lowe is saying, hi, Sheeram. He's an ex-farmer and a country boy. I think he looks at nature mostly, but doesn't really give much away. I don't know quite sure what that's related to. Right, okay, so I've come to the bottom of the live chat. So hello, good evening. And thank you so much to each and every one of you for being with us here on our live stream tonight. I am going to do some screen capturing right now. And I just submit Kevin Barber. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Thanks, Gav, for the awesome input over the weekend. A lot of great data for me to digest. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin, for being with us on the live stream tonight. Right, Savvy saying it's been another big stream. It really has, Savvy, and we have not done yet. We are not done yet by any means, but I'm going to have to start doing some screen capture because it's very, very late. It's 20 to 7. We are going to be running this live stream to around 7:15, but I'm going to crack on. So, I am going to, right now, turn off the image. The image is going. And I'm going as well for a little while, so I'll be off camera for a little while, and then I'll be back later on. So I'm going to turn off the webcam. We're going to put up the display capture. There we are. We are display capturing, and we are going to move over to Ecm Weather. We're going to move over to Ecm Weather. Before I do that, can I just say thank you so much to Stevie Wells. Thank you so much to Stevie Wells for your super chat as well. Thank you so much, Stevie Wells, for the super chat. It's incredible, the super chats I have had in this live stream. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much to Stevie Wells for the super chat. Right, let's go to Ecm Weather. Here we go. We're at Ecm Weather. We're going to look at the latest observational temperatures. So I'm going to have a little bit of a rest, actually, while I'm doing this. I'll have a little bit of a rest. And this is like the day job, isn't it? So I'm used to all of this. So maximum temperatures at the moment, 17 degrees right the way along the south coast. Pretty grim, I have to say, for like 6 o'clock in the evening. On a late August evening. You expect temperatures to be in the 20s, I would have thought, down on the south coast, so that's pretty cool. And it gets even cooler the further north you go. 13 at East Midlands Airport right now, 15 at Birmingham, 15 at Cambridge, 15 at Norwich. Heading over into Wales, we've got Lake Vyrnwy at 12, we've got Sennybridge at 13, and we've got Rhyl at 14. Moving up to Northern England, Teesside is at 14 degrees, and we've also got Abbeymoor at 13. Down into Northern Ireland, we've got Belfast at 14 degrees. It's cool out there, everyone. It really is quite cool out there. Things are hotting up again in the tropical Atlantic. We've got 3 disturbance areas. So let's look at that. We've got this yellow X just here. It's disturbance 2 with a 30% chance of cyclone formation in the next 5 days. We've got disturbance 1 with a 50 to 60% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 to 5 days. And we've got disturbance 3 with a 50% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 70% chance in the next 5 days. So potentially in the next sort of 5 days, we might have 3 tropical storms, hurricanes, something like that going on. What a season this is turning into. We're looking at that in the weather videos in the coming days, I'm quite sure. This is the 12Z data. So UK Met Office 12Z, first of all, weather ventral for this. So here we go for Wednesday. We've got high pressure to our south and east, low pressure is out to the northwest. The weather system is coming in from off Atlantic, bringing outbreaks of rain. Into Friday, so we have this rain push across the country from Thursday to Friday. And then we go into like a showery northwesterly of the UK Met. We finish up on Saturday, as far as we can go, 144 hours with high pressure to our southwest, low pressure is to the north and to the northeast as well. Right, so that's how the UK Met is looking. Let's have a look at the GFS. So have a look at GFS 12Z, see what that is showing. In around a couple of months' time, we'll be able to show the Ecm 12Z as well, as all models will be updated before 7 o'clock. So that'll be quite exciting, won't it? Right, so this is how the GFS 12Z is looking. So again, we've got low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic, bringing wet and unsettled conditions through middle part of the week. Quite warm though. With that, it will warm up down in the south. Probably not too much rain actually down in the south. It should be quite a bit of dry weather in the south. Into the weekend. This how things looking. It's going to next weekend. We go to rather cool and showery, sort of northwesterly type flow. Then we pull the heights out into the Atlantic. It looks like we're turning the winds into the north. Winds are turning into the north there as we go into the weekend. So yes, it's turning quite cool. Winds are going into the east or the northeast. Pretty cool with high pressure ridging back in from the north. Low pressure is threatening from France. That could bring some very wet weather down in the south. It looks like that brings like a rain event there around like the 8th, 9th of September. It's a very long way out, but that could bring some really heavy rain, torrential rain to southern parts of the country. And then we go into like an unsettled westerly sort of flow, although we are trying to build up some higher pressure to our south. So the Azores high still trying to build, but generally looking quite unsettled, looking quite changeable with the GFS 12Z. Let's have a look at the GEM 12Z. Let's do that. Right, so here we go with the GEM 12Z. So again, we've got this low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic as we go into the middle part of the week. That brings showers, if not some longer spells of rain too. So heading into next weekend, again, similar to what GFS was showing, high pressure sort of pulls out to west. We bring quite a cool north to northwesterly type wind. And then we're going to get some higher pressure building in from off the Atlantic, so it's settling things down as we're moving up towards day 10. We have again got this low pressure threatening from France. So the GFS and the GEM are trying to bring up this low pressure from France. That could bring up thunderstorms, but I would have thought more likely just sort of torrential rain coming up from the south. I'll show you the Ecm Midnight Run. Remember, this is not the 12Z. This is the Midnight Ecm Run. So with this one, we see low pressure out to the north and to the northwest as we come towards the weekend. It's turning rather cool and showy, and the high pressure builds in from off the Atlantic as we head up towards day 10. Turns mostly dry and settled with that. But it is quite cool. It looks like it should be quite a hot ridge. It's actually quite a cool ridge after northerly winds have been introduced. Let's have a look at the Ecm Ensembles. Going to have a look at the Ecm Ensembles next. So these are the options we're on the table within the Ecm Ensembles for day 10. Gets us to the 9th of September. Have 12 members of the Ecm Ensembles with high pressure over the country and to our west, mainly dry and anticyclonic. 10 with high pressure over the country and to our west, again mainly dry and anticyclonic. 9 with high pressure to our west. That is mainly dry, but it's cooler with winds in from the northwest. That does include the operational run. Another 9, high pressure to our northeast. Winds are in from the east to southeast. That's going to be drier and warmer. 7 with high pressure to our east and also to west, lower pressure to the south. That could be a little bit thundery. And 4 with high pressure to the north and northwest, low pressure to the south. Winds in from the east. Going to be quite warm with that, and that low pressure to the south is threatening thunder. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This gets us to the 14th of September. We have 20 members of the Ecm Ensembles looking like this, with low pressure to our west, high pressure to the east. Winds are coming up from the south. And this is for the 14th of September, by the way. That's very unsettled. 18 with high pressure over top of coast. That's going to be mainly dry and fine. 13 with low pressure to our northeast. Winds are in from the northwest. And that's going to be cool and unsettled. So probably the Ecm Ensembles are favouring generally quite unsettled conditions in 2 weeks' time, I would have thought. Right, I'm going to go back to YouTube for a few minutes and see what you've all made of that. And then we'll have a look at CFS V2 for the winter of 2020-21. We'll start doing the CFS V2 data around 7 o'clock. But I'm going to head back to YouTube, see what's going on over on YouTube and see what you're all saying. But from 7 o'clock we'll be live streaming CFS V2 Winter 2020-21 data. I told you I was going to run this live stream longer, didn't I? I told you I was going to do it a little bit longer, but I'm going to go back to YouTube for a few minutes and see what is going on over at YouTube. So let's pop back to YouTube, shall we? I see about a little bit of a warning about buffering, so sorry about that, everyone. I hope everything has been okay for all of you. Right, so what we're going to do with this. So let's think. We've got to turn off the display capture. So we can turn off the display capture. We are going to put the image back up. The image is coming back up. I am coming back up as well. Hello, I have returned. And I'll do that as well. So that's back up as well. And right, I'm going to pop back to YouTube just for a few minutes. I'm going to have a look at CFS V2 data for winter of 2020-21. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on our live stream tonight. So we are hovering around 135 concurrent viewers still. Big stream. It's really massive stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of the support and for enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much to all of you. If everyone can give us a thumbs up on the live stream as well, we're at 83 likes, so I would like to get this live stream to 100 likes before we close it out at around 7:15. That would be absolutely great if everybody can do that. So I'm going to scroll back up the live chat and see what is being said. So let's see what you're all saying. Then I'm saying around 10 minutes, we're going to start looking at CFS V2 for winter of 2020-21. Fantastic live stream this. Thank you so much to all of you for being with us. So we've got Nick Geo saying January usually been the most interesting winter month. Is that for Greece, Nick? It could be, but that's for Greece. It might be. Here, January's generally tended to be pretty mild and whatnot, I have to say. Alan Jeffs, we are certainly due a cold, snowy winter. I have my doubts. I just think we are in a prolonged let's have a look at that. So Alan Jess is saying, we are certainly due a sometimes I have to pull the glasses down, by the way. My eyes aren't very good. So sorry about that. Alan Jess saying, we are certainly due a cold, snowy winter, but I have my doubts. I just think we are in a prolonged pattern. What, you mean a prolonged pattern of mild? Alan, it could be. It could be, but we're in a prolonged pattern of mild. But at some point you will think it's going to break out of it. Craig 98 is saying, is this going on until 7:30? I think 7:15. Probably, Craig. More like 7:15, I would have thought. Dados of Reed saying, Gav, you're sending round up trying to say it's 2030. Oh, I have to change that over for a live stream. Thanks for letting me know. It's been a very, very long day, Daily Dose of Reed. I think everybody knows what I meant, don't they? Also, we've got Chris Clifford. Hey Gav, thanks for putting up my pics of the flooding at Watton from severe thunderstorms. That's no problem, Chris. That is no problem whatsoever. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do it. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get it into the video, but it's no problem whatsoever. If anyone didn't see the Sunday Roundup, because we're sort of resting Sunday Roundups now in favour of winter updates from next Sunday, so no more Sunday Roundups, which means we've got to find another video to feature everybody's picks in. So I think we're just going to do it on the 10 to 14 day video update every Monday. That's what I think we're going to do with that. And by the way, we're splitting up winter updates, so we're going to do winter update part 1 on a Sunday, which would be kind of like looking at sea surface temperature anomalies, Eurasian snow cover, and all that sort of stuff. And so all of that will be in winter update part 1. And then we're going to do winter update part 2. After that, I thought probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, but now thinking let's have them quite close together. Better to have parts 1, parts 2 quite close together. So at the moment, I'm thinking of doing like winter update part 1 on a Sunday, releasing that as a premiere probably around midday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that on a Sunday. I haven't decided on the time, but definitely that will be like released within the afternoon on a Sunday, and then part 2 though, I'm thinking of doing that on a Monday, and I appreciate that on Monday everybody's at work, everybody's at school, so it wouldn't be fair to do that as like premieres, in the day, so I thought with that probably on a Monday in the evening, if that's okay for everyone, maybe about 8 o'clock, so part 1 on a Sunday in the afternoon, part 2 on a Monday in the evening. That's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. I will confirm all of this though for everyone. This is all to be confirmed, but it's just what I'm sort of playing around with, the ideas that I'm playing around with at the moment. I don't want to release part 2 in the day as a premiere when everybody's working and at school and at uni and so on. So I thought the best thing to do would be to release part 2 in the evening on a Monday. And then we've got parts 1 and parts 2 quite close together. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think to that idea. SP Divine, so SPJ Divine. This is Stephen Divine from Twitter. Stephen, a great friend of mine from Twitter. Hi Gav, loving your live stream, buddy. Stevie, thank you so much, Stevie. Thank you so much, Stevie, for checking in to the live stream. Savvy saying another hit stream. Yes, certainly has been, Savvy, and we are not done yet. In 5 minutes, we're going to start looking at CFS V2 Winter 2020-21 data. We are not done by a long shot. We certainly aren't. And Jess, I don't know how significant this is for Ricardo Winter, but the Hawthorns are laden with berries this year. Yeah, I've been told that there's a lot of berries around this year. Personally, I think it's reflective of what weather has done, rather than predictive of what the weather will do, but other forecasters take a different view to that. John Penman, the paddling pool could be used as a small ice rink in the winter. We shall see. We shall see, John. Shiram, think Surfside 25 will be weaker than Surfside 24, which should help us get cold winds in the future. We shall see, Shiram. So much uncertainty about solar cycle 25. Savvy saying no more hot weather. I thought you liked the hot weather, Savvy. Savvy's had enough of the hot weather, I think. Iceman also saying, yeah, no more hot weather, please. So it sounds like you've had enough of it. And Paul as well. All of our moderators saying they don't want any more hot weather. Mrs. P doesn't want any more hot weather either, by the way. Mrs. P's had enough of it too. But it looks like all of our moderators don't want any more hot weather. So Lisa Cotton, please, no Indian summer. You're ready for autumn, aren't you? All of you are ready for autumn. As is Mrs. P as well. Right, okay, so Petipa, need to develop quickly, we can weaken and destroy it, can winter, polar vortex, maybe that's related to the polar vortex, it could be. Daily Dose of Re, so we had those, sorry, I saw a comment from Daily Dose of Re, but I've lost it. Something about the Ecm Ensembles, I think that was. That's something about the Ecm Ensembles. So, I don't know. I've lost that comment. Sorry, everyone. It's a very, very busy live stream tonight. Very busy live stream. Okay, so we've also got Sheeran. Would love classic cold, clear, frosty bonfire night. Yeah, it would be nice to get a cold bonfire night, wouldn't it, Sheeran? It definitely will be cold. Some of you are saying no buffering. So, again, YouTube throwing up strange errors, I think. So, yes, I'm not sure what that error message was about on YouTube's part that I have. Okay, so in around 2 minutes' time, we're going to look at GFS. We're going to look at CFS, I should say, V2 data. Let's move on down. We've got Lynn saying, sounds like a good schedule, Gav. Yeah, part 2 on a Monday in the evening, around 7-8 o'clock. Part 2 on a Sunday. What am I talking about? I'm so tired. I am so tired. I can't believe it. Part 1 is going to be, I think, on a Sunday in the afternoon sometime. sure on the time of that yet, but it won't be like 10 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be too early to get people up for a premiere. So it will probably be sort of early afternoon, I would have thought, midday, something like that. Part 2 is going to be on a Monday, I think, in the evening, so that everybody that's working at school, at uni, is able to check into Part 2. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Craig98, we need it as Premiere generates more viewers for Gav's channel. Yeah, I'm just testing out the premieres. So some people won't like the premieres. I'm aware of that. Some people would rather not have the premieres, but rather have them just as normal uploads, and that's fine. I'm just trying it out, like sort of thing. So you know, this year with like coronavirus and so on, we've been trying out so many new things. All of the live stream we've been doing, all of the extra content that we've been doing, premieres, open up the channel to channel membership. You know, 2020 has been the year of trying out new things, and so I'm just pushing it. You know, I'm pushing the envelope, trying it out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Splitting up the winter updates is a huge change. That is a huge change, splitting up the winter updates. So we'll just have to wait and see. You know, some of these changes will work, some of them won't work, some of the changes will be supported by lots of people, some of them other people won't like as much, but I'm determined we're going to try all new things. We'll be trying out all new things with this year, because it is the year of trying out different things. Right, so just a couple more. So I want to do that question from Dose of Reed. So Dose of Reed saying it was about Ecm Ensembles, Gav. If Ecm Ensembles showed what they're showing now, but in winter, that would be would be cold, or even very cold and dry. Yeah, probably it would be. Daily Dose of Re. It probably would be. Craig98, Gav, it's been absolutely fantastic this year on your channel. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, Craig. We're not done yet. We're only got September, October, November, and December to go. So we've still got plenty to come, my friend. So we've got plenty to come. But I've been determined that, like, out of this COVID-19 crisis, out of the crisis would come new things. So that's why I've really been pushing it. Okay, so let's do it then. So Dagger is saying it will feel weird not seeing analogs on Sunday. Yeah, you're going to have part 1 on Sunday and part 2, I mean, I could do it the other way around. I could do, like, analogs on Sunday and the other one on Monday. You know, I might mix it up a little bit like that, actually. Who knows? I'm just going to play around with it and see what works. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much. We're at 97 likes, so can you get us to 100 likes, please, while we're looking at CFS V2? So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on the live stream tonight. I am going to start showing you CFS V2 Winter 2020-21 data. So, shall we do this? Let's do it then. So, again, we're going to turn off the image. So, the image is going, and I am going as well, again, for a few minutes. So I'll be seeing you a little bit later. Woo, I'm very tired doing this. I'm going to put up the alert box there, so that's enabled. That should all be working as well. And we're going to move over to CFS V2 website. So here we go. This is, so I'm going to talk you through this, then I'll look at Weather Outlook, and then we're going to have a look at Meteo Seal. So a lot to get through this. I'll rattle through it as quickly as I can. This is a 700 millibar height anomaly from the CFS V2 for September 2020. Low pressure dominated, low pressure to the north, high pressure to the west. Winds are coming in from a west or northwesterly direction in September. October looks like this. 700 millibar height on the anticyclonic. Low pressure to the north, high pressure over the country, jet streams push north. So we've got a cool, wet September and probably a dry October. Interesting. Then we go through to November, and we've got low pressure to the northwest, high pressure to west southwest. Winds are coming in from a westerly direction. So with that, we're going to be a little bit unsettled, going to be a little bit changeable, probably quite mild. December is looking quite unsettled. Low pressure to the north, high pressure to the west. Winds are in from the west. But it's not a polar vortex of doom type scenario though, and I think the alignment of the trough and the ridge probably allows some cooler air to come in at times from the north. It possibly does. Excuse me. Well, this is January, 700 millibar height anomaly. Heights rising to the north. Heights are rising to the north over Greenland. Look at that. Higher pressure appearing over Greenland again. Lower pressure, trough of low pressure over top of the country. That could allow some colder weather. In January. So new development, I think, that was CFS V2, but it is quite interesting. And then February is looking like this, generally westerly in February, with low pressure in from the west and winds in from the west as well. So you know that those charts are like an amalgamation of the 4 CFS V2 runs. And we've got 4 individual CFS V2 runs every day, midnight, 6 in the morning, midday and 6 in the evening. So this is just one of those 4 individual CFS V2 runs. This is September. This is how September is looking. This is from the weatheroutlook.com. Please check out weatheroutlook.com's YouTube channel. Brian at the Weather Outlook is a close personal friend of mine, giving me so much help and support with GavsWeatherVids.com. So please subscribe to the weatheroutlook.com and check out, please subscribe to the Weather Outlook YouTube channel and please check out the weatheroutlook.com. So with this one, this is September. Low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south. Winds are coming in from a westerly direction in September. This is how October is looking. Again, we've got high pressure to our north and also to our east, low pressure to the southwest. Winds are coming in from a southerly direction. That looks pretty dry, I would have thought, and quite warm as well. November looks like this on this particular CFS V2 run, with high pressure to the west, low pressure to the east. Winds will be coming in from a northerly direction. Winds will be coming in with from a northerly direction with that one. So yes, that could be quite cold, maybe even a little bit of wintry potential in November. December looks like this. Very strange for December. Some higher pressure towards Scandinavia. However, everything looks rather slack. So December is in between and could go either way. January, very interesting. Above average heights over Greenland, extending down to the middle of North Atlantic. Below average heights over and to the east of the country. Winds are coming in from an east or northeasterly direction. That's potentially quite a cold and wintry January. And then February is even more interesting, with again high pressure over Scandinavia, low pressure out to the west and also to the south, winds in from an easterly direction. Winds are coming in from an easterly direction in February. So both January and February could be cold and wintry. I'm going to show you one of those CFS V2 runs, I think, in a moment. So let's have a look at one of those individual CFS V2 runs at Meteo Seal, and you're going to see a little bit of eye candy. So shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Do it! Okay, we're going to move over to meteoseal.fr and we're going to have a look at this CFS V2 run. So this is the midday run of the CFS V2, and we're starting at the first day of November. So let's run through it. Again, you can go to these websites and check out all of the charts for yourself. So early November has high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west, winds coming up from a southerly, southeasterly direction. And that's looking pretty dry, anticyclonic, and quite mild as well. Say this is the CFS V2 midday 12s there run. Right, we're moving up towards bonfire night with again high pressure getting over towards Scandinavia, trying to turn the wind round into the east. And so we're going anticyclonic, probably quite cold, probably quite frosty. With that one. We move on into middle part of November, and again we've got a high pressure over the top of the country, bringing lots of dry, fine and pretty settled conditions. Cold and frosty, though, I would have thought. Gradually, the high pressure is moving northwards. High pressure going north. This is 19th of November. High pressure going north and starting to pull quite a cold easterly wind in with it. So it's starting to turn colder into the second half of November. It's an anticyclonic November, pretty dry, but after a mildish first half, probably with frost and fog, the second half is turning colder. High pressure is collapsing now. We go through the 24th of November. High pressure is over top of the country, again bringing a lot of dry and fine weather with it. And the high pressure gradually easing westwards, though. We come towards the end of November. High pressure is gradually easing westwards. And so we're getting to start of December, and we're beginning to open the door to the north, or we're trying to. We're trying to open the door to the north, but not quite able to do it up to this point. We're into the 4th of December now. High pressure is over top of the country, and it's bringing quite a lot of dry weather with it. So plenty of high pressure for November and December, but plenty of frost and fog with that as well. Now, we're moving on beyond sort of the 5th through to the 6th of December, and we're dropping cold air into Scandinavia. So we're up to the 8th of December, dropping cold air into Scandinavia, trying to get this high pressure north. Are we going to be able to get the high pressure north? Yes, we are. Look at this. We're into the 9th of December. High pressure is setting up over Scandinavia. Winds are turning into the east. We're starting to pull bitterly cold air in from the east, and that'll be bringing snow showers in from the east across many parts of the country. So snow and bitterly cold air advancing in from the east with this CFS V2 run as we go into like the second week of December. And then low pressure is trying to attack from the south. So we've got low pressure then pushing up from the south. That's coming into this cold air. That is bringing snow with it as well as it's running into the cold air. This is bringing blizzards probably across parts of the country. And yeah, so that looks pretty cold and pretty wintry there as we're going into the second half of December. Now, we're coming up towards Christmas. We're introducing a milder southwesterly. So turning wet and windy, thawing out, turning wet and windy as we're moving up towards Christmas. Let's see what it's going to do for Christmas itself. So low pressure then starts to take more of a southerly track. Low pressure begins to clear away to the east, and again we're starting to turn winds into the southwest. It's beginning to turn milder for Christmas. It's indicating a milder Christmas, a bit of a Christmas thaw. So there is cold and wintry weather in this December, but it's not classically cold. This is not classically cold for December. It's on off. Starting to turn cold and frosty again as we're moving towards the new year. High pressure is trying to get Scandinavia. Notice how all the time high pressure is trying to get itself to Scandinavia, but just not quite able to get there. But it is starting to pull in some cooler or colder air from the east. We're moving into the new year now. We're going into the new year of 2020-21, and we're beginning to raise heights to the north. We're trying to pull the wind in from an easterly direction. Is this going to produce a cold January? Is this going to produce a cold January? Let's run on. We're on the 3rd of January. Let's see what it's going to do. So low pressure increasingly taking a southerly track, heights rising up towards Greenland, and we've got a deep cold pool plunging into Scandinavia. So winds are shifting round to an easterly direction. We're starting to bring bitterly cold air from the east, and snow is coming in from the east as well. We turn very cold then into second week of January. We're turning very cold and very wintry too, with these low pressures taking these southerly tracks, bringing heavy snow, probably focused on England and Wales, while Scotland would be locked into the freezer with that. Scotland will be absolutely locked into the freezer, and we're running up to the middle of January. We're still looking very cold and snowy here. We're still looking very cold and snowy here into the middle of January. Mid-January, though, we get a thaw. Look at this. All change. A complete flip. Heights rise to the south. And we start pulling up much milder air from the southwest. So we have a mid-month thaw there. After a couple of weeks of really cold, snowy, wintry, frozen conditions for the first couple of weeks of January, the middle part of the month, big thaw taking place. And then we get the high pressure out to our south-southwest. Low pressure is to the north. So second half of January looking a lot milder. Month of two halves for January. Cold, wintry, snowy in the first half. Big freeze actually in the second week of January. Much milder in the second half. And it's that polar vortex of doom coming back. Is that polar vortex of doom? We've got the purple colours there around green and ice. It's always a worry when we see those turning up. But we come to the end of January and probably not. Look at this. Heights are beginning to rise again in the middle of the Atlantic. High pressure is starting to push up from the mid-Atlantic in towards Greenland. Notice this low pressure beginning to dive southwards over top of the country. It's turning very blocked and very cold again. Start of February, we've got a blizzard going on. From the start of February. This is 2nd of February, low pressure diving southwards through the country and pulling in bitterly cold air from the northeast. So that is a proper old blizzard there that we've got across the country on the 2nd of February, with high pressure up towards Iceland, low pressure diving southwards through the UK, bringing strong to gale force easy winds and heavy snow as well. Let's just run on through February, and then that will be the end of live stream. So that low pressure dives southwards. We get high pressure centering out to west of the country. Winds are in from the east, so cold, wintry weather as we go through the first week of February. Losing a snow risk, but with lots of frost there as we go into the second week of February, and plenty of snow on the ground, of course, from that earlier blizzard that we have around the turn of the month. Moving up to the middle of February, Valentine's Day, trying to get the high pressure back to Scandinavia again. Look at this. We're trying to pull wind back in from the east again. In fact, we are pulling wind back in from the east again as we go into the second half of the month. Here we go again. High pressure is back in over Scandinavia. Winds are coming in from an easterly direction. And look at this. This looks like a beastly easterly as we go into second half of February. What a CFS run this is. What a CFS run. Absolutely unleashing the easterlies. This will be sub-zero by day and night, and heavy snow driving in from the east. That's really cold, bitterly cold, with heavy snow on those gale force easterly winds, and it just carries on into the last week of February as well. I'm not going to run any further than the last week of February, because I'm about done for, I have to say. But we go into the closing days of February. We're still looking very cold. We're still looking very wintry. And even in start of March, it takes quite a bit of that the Atlantic starts to dislodge that cold air, but eventually it begins to do so. That's up to the 4th of March. I'm not going to go any further than that. But what a CFS V2 run that was. What a CFS run. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of eye candy. I know I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Okay, let's get ourselves back to YouTube, and we're going to wrap up the live stream. So, again, what a live stream this has been. We have still got 143 concurrent viewers. We are still have over 140 concurrent viewers, and I am going to go back to YouTube. So, oh wow, has something gone wrong here? Oh gosh, something has gone wrong with that, hasn't it? So the display capture hasn't worked. Oh no. Oh wow. I put the display capture back up. Oh no. Wow. Shall we do that again? I think I'm going to have to do that again for everyone. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that again for all of you that missed it. That's because I'm so tired. I am so tired, and I just didn't get the display capture back up. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the image back up. I am going to get the image back up. We're going to turn off the display capture. I'm sorry about that, everybody. It's because I'm so tired. I am so tired. I am so tired. Right, so I've realised what's gone on with that. So I'm going to show you. Did you see that? Did you see that? Because now I'm seeing that. Did you see that? Did you see that? I don't think you did. I don't think you did see that, did you? So I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'm going to get those charts up again, and I'll show you everything that I've been talking about. Wow, I'm so tired, and that happened because I am so tired. So I'm just going back to YouTube. I'm going to load the charts back up again. I forgot to display capture, didn't I? Woo! Sorry about this, everybody. I'm just loading my charts back up. So let's do it from like the start of December. You've got to see this, haven't you? Now you've heard me talking about it. You've got to see it, haven't you? Right. Okay. So I've got the charts loaded back up at Metro CR. I'm really sorry about this, everybody. So you want to see this, don't you? You want to see this, don't you? So I've got to psych myself up again for all of this. I'm going to have to psych myself up again for this, aren't I? So you are going to want to see this. So I'm really sorry about that, everyone. Right, so let's turn off the image again. The image is going, because I've got to show you this CFS v2 run. You missed all of the CFS stuff, didn't you? That must have been a very long section. That's like 15 minutes without any, with just a blank screen. I'm so sorry, everyone. Right, we're display capturing. We're definitely display capturing now. So, right, let's see. We are definitely display capturing. So, let's get rid of that. We're definitely display capturing. Right. I am going to go back to Metro CO. You've missed all of that from the CFS, haven't you? I don't know what's happening, you see. When I'm, when I am over on the other websites, I don't know what's going on. So, here we go. I'm going to show you that again. This is going to be a long live stream now. This is going to be running till like 7:30. So, I'm really sorry about that, everybody. I am really sorry about that. That was a long section where you just had a blank screen. So, I'm really, really sorry that happened. But let's show you it again. So, this is everything that I was seeing. I was seeing all of this and you was missing it, wasn't you? But I'm sure it sounded very exciting. I'm sure it sounded very exciting. So here we go. Start of December, we've got this ridge that's trying to push northwards. We've got cold air in over Scandinavia. So you have gathered from what I was saying that I'm going to check to make sure this is working. So yeah, we are display capturing. Right, so you'll have gathered that like December is quite on off the cold. But we do put in some cold easterlies. Here we go. Cold easterlies are coming in. So yes, we've got winds coming in from the east. That's around the 12th of December. Winds are in from the east, and we have a cold spell like through the second week of December. Cold and wintry in the second week of December. Then it gets milder as we run up towards Christmas. Here come these southwesterly winds. It's turning milder as we go through in towards Christmas, isn't it? So a bit of a thaw. Winds are in from the west here. Winds are coming in from a westerly direction. And Christmas Day, so we've got southwesterly winds then on Christmas Day, heading in towards the New Year. This is how things look as we're heading towards the New Year. Winds are turning southerly. Now, you've gathered that just after New Year, it's going to get colder. You know what's coming, don't you? So the element of surprise is gone, isn't it? So, but here we go. We're moving into a new year. This is 3rd of January. Winds are going into an easterly direction. Again, so yeah, winds are in from the east as we go into like the start of January. Bitterly cold easty winds being unleashed. Low pressure coming up from the south. Low pressure is coming up from the south here. And then we go through towards the 12th of January, and we've got like low pressure on a southerly track. So this low pressure bringing heavy snow into southern parts of the country. So a cold and wintry early January, definitely. Cold and snowy the first half of January. Then we turn the wind into the southwest. We have winds turning into the southwest. It's turning milder, wetter and windier as we go into the second half of January, which of course, from what I've just said, you know that's what happens, don't you? You know that's what happens. So we go through to like the second half of January, come to the end of January. We're in a west to southwesterly wind, and yeah, we're looking mild, wet and windy through to the second half of January. But then the high pressure pulls up to the northwest again. This low pressure dies on a southerly track. We go to early February, 2nd of February, blizzards. That's how the blizzard happens on the 2nd of February. With low pressure to our south, high pressure to the northwest. Winds are in from a easterly direction. It's bitterly cold. It's bitterly cold and very, very snowy there as well. And then we see a high pressure dropping down over the country as we go through the first week of February. Lots of cold, frosty, foggy conditions with that. A lot of cold, frosty and foggy weather with that. We go through into like the middle part of February. We're still cold. We're still frosty. nasty. And then we start to unleash the beast as we go into the second half of February. We're unleashing the beast from the east into the second half of February. Easterly winds are unleashed. Look at that, a real easterly. Wow. Look at that. Yes, really easterly, and dragging a lot of snow from the east as well. And it just stays very, very cold then as we run on through into the early part of March, and into February, into the early part of March, before it finally starts to turn milder. It finally starts to thaw out as we get through into the early part of March. It turns milder, wetter and windier. That's what the CFS V2 midday run was showing, what I was seeing when you all had a blank screen. So I'm really sorry about that. So I am very, very sorry that that happened. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to turn off the display capture. I'm going to put the image back up because I've realised that you missed all of that, didn't you? I don't want you to miss it. So I'm going to try and get the weather outlook back up. I'm going to try and get back to CFS V2. We'll do that. Let's get to the CFS V2. And we'll see what that has to say. So yes, we're going to try and go back to CFS V2 website. Here we go. So I've got CFS back up, and I'm going to get the weather outlook back as well for you. So this is going to be a long live stream. I'm so sorry about what happened. I'm so sorry to all of you for what happened, but you're not going to miss anything. You're going to see everything that I was seeing. I'm determined that we're going to do this for you. You are going to see everything that I was seeing while you have that blank screen. So again, I'm so sorry to all of you for what has happened in this live stream. I am really sorry about this, but we are going to bring you all of that data, I can promise you. So right, let's do this then. So again, the image is going to go. We're going to get rid of the image. We are going to put the display capture back up one more time, and we're going to go over to the CFS V2. So here we are on the CFS V2 website. We're going to look at the 700 millibar height anomaly. So you're going to be able to see what these are showing. So this is what CFS V2 is showing for September on the main CFS V2 website. Low pressure to the north, high pressure out to the west. Winds are in from a westerly direction, cool and unsettled for September. We've got a warm and dry October ahead of us, if this is right, with low pressure to the north, high pressure over top of the country in October. A warm and dry October is looking very probable. November looking like this, high pressure to our south, low pressure to the north in November. So interestingly, a wet September, a cool and dry October. December looks like that, low pressure to the northwest, high pressure out to the west, southwest, winds in from the northwest direction. So again, quite unsettled, and some colder snaps possible. Northern blocking coming back in January. Above average heights coming back in January. Low pressure to our east, high pressure to the northwest. Winds are in from the north. Cold and wintry in January. And here we go. This is how February is looking at the main CFS V2 website. A little bit westerly still. Although, if anything like that CFS midday run was to verify, was to come off, then obviously we would have a very cold February. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is at the weather outlook. We can have a look at those CFS V2 charts again. So once more, I'm so sorry that you was plunged into darkness for 15 minutes. That's terrible, isn't it? I'm absolutely, that's terrible. Sorry about that. So this is how September looks at the weather outlook with CFS V2. Low pressures to our north, high pressure is to the west. Winds are in from a westerly direction. It probably was quite funny though. I suspect that was quite funny, especially when I did the Emperor. You was all just in darkness. I bet that was funny. I bet that generated a lot of funny comments actually. October, high pressure to our north and east, low pressure to our south, winds in from a southerly to southeasterly direction. A lot of dry weather with that, and quite warm as well. This is November. This is how November looked when you was in darkness. This is what I was seeing for November. High pressure to the west, low pressure to the east, winds in from the north in November. Right. right, this is December, a bit in between in December. Higher pressure over the country, lower pressure to the south. Could go either way between cold and mild. This is January, again with high pressure to our north, low pressure to our east, winds in from an east or northeasterly direction. Cold and wintry for January at the weather outlook. And finally, this is February. High pressure over Scandinavia. Winds are in from the east. Easterly winds. And I think this has got to be based on, although it says like the North CFS and the Midnight CFS, I think this has got to be based on that midday CFS V2 run. I think it is, because there's a cold January, there's the easterly February, a little bit on and off, a little bit on off for December. I think this has got to be based on the midday CFS V2 run, although it does say midnight CFS V2 run there. But anyway, that's it. So that's everything that you missed. I'm so sorry to everybody that happened. That is purely due to how tired I am after all of the updates that I've been doing over the past few days. I've been working like absolute mad. And I just didn't enable the display capture. I just turned off the image, but I forgot to enable the display capture. But there we go. We're live. This is a live stream, isn't it? And these things happen. So that's the element of danger that is within the live stream, isn't it? That's what everybody's tuning in for, I suppose, because you just don't quite know, I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. None of us know what's going to happen on a live stream. Things can and do go very, very quickly wrong. Certainly on my live streams, they can do. Anyway, certainly they can do on my live stream. But I bet it was a funny moment when I did the Emperor. I'm going to have a look back. I'm going to have a look back at the comments and see. I bet it was very, very funny, actually. I bet that was very, very funny when I said, do it! And you was all in darkness. Nothing was happening. What's Gav doing? I bet you was all saying, what are we doing, Gav? What are we doing? I bet you was all saying that, wasn't you? Anyway, hopefully I'll salvage something from this live stream. Have I salvaged something from it? Hopefully I have. I won't be as tired as this next week. I definitely won't be. Splitting up the winter updates is just what I need, I think, not to be so tired. So here we go then. So I'm just going to very quick go through the live chat. Obviously, it's been a very, very long live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with it. This is the longest live stream I've ever done due to everything going wrong. Everything went wrong. Paul James, loved it, Gav. That's just as I was ending the screen share, wasn't it? Mark Hodgson, sounds exciting. Yes, it was, Mark, wasn't it? It was exciting. Transport Manchester, RIP. Is that my reputation, Transport Manchester? It could be. Gemma Newman. Just genuinely loving the passion of Gav's words and descriptions. The visual stuff, eye candy, can wait for another day. I showed you it anyway, Gemma. So thank you so much, though. But I did manage to get to see it anyway, didn't I? Savvy, oh God, lol. Yes. It is quite funny, isn't it? I can see the funny side of this one. Okay, Lisa Cotton. Oops, yeah, indeed. It's not my finest hour, is it? But we're live. This is a live stream, and anything can happen, especially on one of Gav's live streams. Anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. Kevin, have a good drink of water, Gav. I may need something stronger, Kev. Daniel Bradley. Yes, nice one, Gav. You're the best. Thank you, Daniel. I'm sorry it went wrong. Savvy, no, it was black the entire time. I've realised that, Savvy. I have realised it. So you're a live stream pro, Savvy. You're a live stream pro. Everything on your live streams, all runs smoothly. You start smoothly, you're smooth in the middle, you're smooth at the end. And I'm rough around the edges, really. That's the difference. I'm rough around the edges, but I'm a lot older, you see. You're very young, so this all is just like a breeze to you. But for me, this is hard work, especially when I've been churning out, like, 20 videos in a week or something ridiculous, like I've been working this week. So yeah, that's the difference though. I'm old and you are young, and sometimes it does, you know, it does become apparent, doesn't it? Michael Campbell, it was a nice radio show. Yes, it was, Michael, wasn't it? It was a nice radio show. That dude saying, this is amazing. I just got home, so I don't miss my live stream. James Jukebox saying, good work, Gav. Thank you, James. Right, okay, so moving on down. So Savvy saying, watch it go black again. I got it right the second time, Savvy. I got it right the second time. The unknown Lugia. It's alright, Gav. Stuff happens. Thank you so much, Lugia, for being kind to me. Thank you so much for that. Shiram, can see it now, Gavin. I'm so pleased everybody was able to see it in the end. But I suppose after hearing my very, very excitable description, it probably took, like, the fun out of it a little bit, didn't it? I'm so sorry, everyone. Matthew Orchard, looks better than it sounds. Good. That's a positive. Callum Taylor, I don't know about anyone else, but I swear this was a copy of a previous year. Craig 98, I said 7:30 finish. Yeah, you did, Craig. And actually, it's happened, you know, it has happened, but not for the reason you thought. Pettiper, thanks, Gav. You're amazing. We salvaged it, didn't I? Did I pull something out of the bag right at the end? I possibly did. Graham Dillon, that looks like a worrying winter. It is a bit wintry, isn't it, that winter? Paul James, Gav is amazing. Gav is a legend. Thank you so much, Paul. Epic OP, absolutely credible. Thank you so much, Epic OP. Dylan Holbrook, only one dislike now. Yeah, that's right, Dylan. I don't know actually what the dislikes are doing, but I tell you what, before we started, we had something like 35 thumbs down. Somebody completely wasted their time giving us thumbs down, and this is what happens, you see. So those thumbs down, YouTube know what is a genuine thumbs up and a genuine thumbs down. You know, talking about Google here, you can't fool Google and YouTube. They know what is genuine and what isn't genuine. And so anybody who is like botting and using bots to downvote, they're just going to be taken off. So why bother? Why waste your time doing it when they just really took off? And actually, I'm glad this has run late because everybody's been able to see now exactly what a complete waste of space this person is that's doing this. You know, wasting their time. Everybody can see it now that this has run late. What happens? You know, but YouTube will take these away. So if in the next stream we start off with like 30, 40, 50 thumbs down, don't worry. Please don't comment about it. Don't give it any attention whatsoever. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Nothing. Just ignore it because those are not real thumbs down. They will be taken off by YouTube. YouTube knows that they are not genuine. And by the way, the person that is doing it is risking their entire YouTube account because eventually YouTube is going to be able to work out who this person is that is doing this botting. And they're breaking the terms of service within YouTube, and they could well have their entire YouTube account suspended. So yeah, just ignore, please, just ignore everybody. Just ignore it. And they get taken off, you know, after the live stream ends. But this time they've been taken off during the live stream because the live stream's gone on so very, very long. John Penman, Gavin, take a stiff drink and go to bed after the live stream. I'm going to sleep tomorrow, John. I've still got to get the written version of the autumn forecast done for the website. But after that, I'm spending the day sleeping tomorrow. Shiram, Gavin has done really well to get everything back on track. Thank you so much, Shiram. Callum Taylor, 10 out of 10. It's not, what's the saying? What doesn't defeat us makes us stronger. That's always been my motto. What doesn't defeat us makes us stronger. And from mistakes, you know, we rise again. We rise stronger than ever. Kevin Barber, well done, Gav. Also, Craig 98, the hardest working YouTuber. Let's get into 8K, so deserves it. Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you so much. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat and then we're going to end this because we've been here over half an hour. Yeah, so we're going to end it right there, I think. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm sorry that things went wrong. 15 minutes, she was plunged into darkness, but it must have been very funny. It must have been very, very funny, and I can see the funny side of it, but it is a bit unprofessional, and you know, I shouldn't have done that, but it's just purely tiredness that I did that. You know, it's purely because of how tired I am. Right, I'm at the bottom of the live chat. Hello, everybody at the bottom of the live chat. What a live stream this has been. Now, the last thing I've got to do is the last thing I need to do. Lucia is also saying that this person will probably have their Google account suspended as well. Yeah, that's true, because your YouTube account is connected to your Google account as well, by the way. So if you have your if you have your YouTube account suspended, it's very likely you're going to have your Google account suspended as well. So this person, whoever's doing it, YouTube will eventually track them down. YouTube will eventually know who is doing it, and they're going to find themselves in trouble with Google. They will find themselves in trouble with Google in the end. So please just ignore it, everybody, if we get botted again on another stream. Right, so I'm going to say big thank you to all of our moderators. So big thank you to Paul, big thank you to Iceman, big thank you to Savvy. Thank you so much to all three of you. I can imagine what the comments were like that you were having to moderate while everybody was plunged into darkness for 15 minutes. I'm sure it must have got a little bit hair-raising. But thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to see if this viewer activity tab is working. That's the last thing I've got to do. So, I've got to say thank you so much. Thank you. So, we had a super chat as well. While all that was going on, we also had a super chat from Mark Hodger. Mark Hodgin gave me a super chat and told me we can only see a black screen, Gav. The problem is, when I'm like screen capturing, I'm on Meteo Seal, I'm on Weather Outlook, I'm on CFS V2, so I can't see what's happening on YouTube. So I didn't see that message, Mark. But thank you, thank you for sending me the super chat. And I'm just so sorry that I didn't see it at the time. Right, this is everybody who has super chatted me. Thank you so much, everybody, for your super chat. So I'm going to say thank you to Red Bison. Thank you to Red Bison or Red Bison for your super chat. Thank you to Craig98. Thank you to Lynn W. Thank you to Graham Doolan. Thank you to James Jukebox. Thank you to Michael Campbell. Thank you to Ripley. Thank you to Stevie Wells. And thank you to Mark Hodgen. Thanks one and all for your super chats. Absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much to all of you for those super chats. That is incredible, and I'm blown away, and I just wish I could have given you a better live stream. I feel a little bit bad, but I wasn't able to give you a better live stream in the end. But thank you, all of you, and I promise that, I won't be as tired as this another week, so I shall make sure, definitely, that when I enable the display capture, that the display capture is well and truly enabled. Okay, right, so that's it. It's run on this for 1 hour and 14 minutes. And I am very, very, very tired. And I've still got to get the written version of the autumn forecast done as well. And I want to get that done tonight so that, I want to get that done tonight. And as we come to the end, actually, we've got a new channel member. Wow, so we have a new channel member, Ben Enty. Thank you so much, Ben Enty. I just noticed, I was wrapping up the live stream. Thank you so much to Ben Enty. I doubt the alert box is working because I've lost track of whether the alert box is on or off, I have to say. But thank you so much to Ben Enty for becoming a channel member. I'll give you a shout out in the 10 to 14 day video update on Tuesday, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben Enty, for becoming a channel member for GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much for doing that. And there's going to be a channel members live stream on Saturday as well, I can tell you. So you'll be entitled to join that at 5 o'clock. Right, I'm going to end the live stream there. We've gone on for 1 hour and 40 minutes. It has been like the most amazing live stream and like the worst live stream that I've ever done, all combined into one. So it's been incredible. We've had peaks and troughs. It's been a roller coaster, and I just hope you've all enjoyed it. and I'm sorry that you had like 15 minutes in darkness and hearing me getting very excited, but it must have given everyone a good laugh. It must have been very funny. And we're going to be live streaming again on Wednesday, and that will be at 7 o'clock, and I promise I won't be as tired as that as I am now for that one. And just to say again that tomorrow we've got a historic video coming up. It's already in the can, so I don't have to do that tonight, thankfully. We're looking at 1993. So thank you to Paul, to Iceman, to Savvy for moderating what has been an incredibly long live stream. I'm sorry I've kept you here so very, very late. My moderators are just awesome, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, moderators, for moderating this, and thank you to all of you for sticking with it. And I wish I could have given you a better stream in the end, but I'm sorry, and these things happen. Right, so that's it then. I'm going to see you live at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, historic video tomorrow, regular video updates coming up on Tuesday. And that's it. Stay safe and stay well, and we're going to see you live at 6 o'clock on Sunday. But for now, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening, and that's it. Bye for now.